Hey guys, what is going on? It's a Block Bull right about now, bringing you another episode to the channel. Now I hope you all had a fantastic weekend. It was my birthday on Saturday, on the same day as the Bitcoin halving, so I was absolutely buzzing for that. So now we are post halving. Now the altcoins need some catching up to do right about now, guys. So we are pretty much at the precipice now. I know we keep saying any day, any week now, but this is what the charts are telling us, and this is what the old saying, the old expression, show me the charts and I'll tell you the news. Now, all the news, all the data, all the charts, they're all lining up. The stars are aligning, so we are pretty much there, guys. Now, I just posted this about half an hour ago over on X, on my profile here. So I just posted this little poll here. So I was either going to do the X coins or we're going to do Stronghold and Velo, which was also built on XLM as well. So XLM was going to feature at some point today. So yeah, we're going to go with that, guys. So first and foremost, we've got the XRP chart here. So this is on the weekly time frame, and I'm just going to double check. Okay, so we're on the log scale here. Let's just go on to the linear. So here we are, we've marked the tops, come through 2021 high, you know the score, you know the script. We've already broken out there back in February. We've retested with that capitulation there, so we've been caught by this bottom support trend line. Now, we did get that weekly green candle there. We closed outside the wedge. The fact we closed above the wedge is bullish news. So this for me is pretty much, if I scroll in a little bit further, this is literally on the tip of the iceberg. Now, what more can we do at this point? We are pretty much ready to go to market and collect the cheddar. So this is what we're waiting for today, guys. This week is going to be bullish in my opinion, because we've got a lot of public information coming out now. So here, this is the document between the SEC and the Ripple case here. So as you can see, today's date, April the 22nd, marks where Ripple files are public. This is important. The fact that it's public information, this means there will be some sort of price action, which before obviously videoing this, before recording today, it will be later on. Obviously by the time it gets released, who knows, the price may have moved from where we're currently sitting at 53.54 cents. Okay, but it's not just today's date, April the 22nd. We've got all this other information here. So we've also got on April the 23rd, the parties shall meet and confer to identify redactions sought by each side and third parties, if any, to the opposition brief and supporting materials. Then the following day, we've got April the 24th, Ripple shall file a public redacted version. So there's a couple public information that's obviously going to be, released here. So this is all really positive news, I'm hoping for anyway, because XRP is majorly undervalued. So this price is only going to go one way from now on, and we ain't going to see any more downside, I'm telling you this, guys. So I expect some mega bullish sort of news to be filed here and to be released to the public. So we got like 3 separate occasions, all the way Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So it's all going to be playing out. None of this is public here. So we got May 6th, which is under seal. Probably not going to be any price movement. Parties meet again on May 7th. So this week again is going to be, there's a lot going on, but for me there's only this bit of public news here, May 8th. Now let's just get the calendar up. May 8th. So that'd be a Wednesday. That'd be a week on Wednesday, that. So, no it wouldn't be. Would it be 2 weeks on Wednesday? Yeah. So it'll be 23rd tomorrow, 2 weeks on Wednesday. We see, so, no, May 8th. Sorry, it'll be 2 weeks on Wednesday, yeah. So there we have it, guys. And then obviously we've got that final date here, which is scheduled on the May 20th. But then we've got 14-day window. So I expect the first impulse during this window from May 20th up until the 3rd of June. So I am hopeful for that particular date. So I do expect some price movements. Hopefully we can start leaving the base of this symmetrical triangle now. Hopefully we can start taking out some of these highs here. Hopefully start breaching that sort of 74-75 cent, which was the highest weekly close of 2023. So I do expect to start heading up to these sort of areas this week, and ideally heading into the end of the month. And then obviously from the 6th of May when 20th of May up until the 3rd of June. Obviously, you know, we'll be looking to take off, and, you know, we're just going to obliterate all this sort of price that's been accumulating over the past 6 years. So that's where I stand on Ripple. Now, obviously, these X coins, they're all in sync. So they're all synchronized, and they will all move pretty much around the same time. Now, I'm just going to go over to XDC here. Again, we're on the weekly time frame. Now, XDC looks bearish in comparison to XRP, just because, in my opinion, we've been trading, as you can see here, back on 25th of March, we did have that breakout, but for me that was a fake out. We've retested and we haven't been successful, so we've broken down as well. We've capitulated with the rest of the market, but we've fallen below the wedge. We've had this green candle last week, which was great. However, we need to be getting inside this wedge and above. However, the space for maneuver on this particular structure that's been playing out here since the prior all-time high here up in August 2021, we've run out. So XDC is going to have to make a massive move, whether it be to the downside or the upside. Obviously, you know, price has been suppressed for so long now. In my opinion, we are going to blast to the upside, and I do believe as well that XDC is reminiscent, in my opinion, of XRP back in 2017, because this is what XRP did at the end of its symmetrical triangle back in 2017. It traded beneath and then it blew up. So XDC is based and traded on XRP's algorithm, which is massive news, because obviously XRP had that massive run up. So we're just on the XRP chart here. Let's go back, look at all this 2017, 2016, 2017 price action. It's like dwarfed. So you can see here under the symmetrical triangle, this is XRP, yeah, and this is pretty much how XDC is playing out. Exact same algorithm. So let's just measure from the tip up to here, just to see what sort of gains we would. So I'm just going to go from the tip up to there. So you're looking at a 10x pretty much. It's near enough 1,000% gains, yeah. So if we was to do that, not from the current price, but from the tip of the wedge, let's be fair, we'll measure up. What's going on, guys? Whoever just took a turn for the worst. Obviously it's affecting the Wi-Fi connection. I'll tell you what, let's try the measuring tool, so that works a little bit better. So hopefully we're heading up to about 40 cent. Keep going. Around there, so about 46 cent there. So I expect that to be like the sort of first move. Then obviously we got that massive drawdown, played out for a couple of weeks, and then we got that impulse too. Yeah, so I'd probably look at taking profits initially around 40 to 46 cent initially. Wait for that retracement correction. It's no doubt going to retest this previous all-time high, so I'd expect to start rebuying in between 25 cent and around 18 cent. So I'd probably sell my bags after a 10x and get back in here between, like I said, between, I'd say about 19 to be on the safe side, 19 cent to 25 cent, get back in. Then you've pretty much doubled your bag then, haven't you? You've saved yourself like a 50% drawdown. What would be the drawdown actually? So if we go from about 45%, again that tool doesn't want to work for me today, so let's go on measuring tool. So where was we? 45 cent, 44 cent. Wow, so it's bigger than, you're talking about 50 to 60% drawdown there. So you will be able to double your bags if you was to do that and actually trade XDC. But XDC is ready to go alongside XRP as well. Let's just go into the daily just out of interest. Hopefully, if we're working, this is the thing, this UK weather is just atrocious. As soon as crypto comes in, I'll tell you what, I am getting Starlink and I will be operating. Let's just go over to XLM anyway, because I've got this marked out. Now XLM, I have been using the linear charts, but this chart is based on the log scale, and as you can see, this is a weekly time frame. XLM's trading similarly to XDC in the fact that it was trading below this wedge. We had this fake out as well for a number of weeks. Now this is what markets tend to do, and they wrong foot everybody because they'll do a fake out to the upside. So it's like, yes, everybody get in now. The train is leaving the station, then capitulation. Take everybody out of the positions, and everyone's like, oh, you know, we're still not looking great. We're still trading below the wedge. Why don't we wait to get back in when we get into like positive territory above this wedge here? But I don't feel like the price is going to give people that opportunity to get in here above the wedge. I feel like it's just going to absolutely melt through the tip of this wedge here and fly straight up to this sort of green line here. So that would be like my first sort of target for XLM. Again, let's just go off tip of the wedge. So that's about 480% from the wedge. Now obviously you can play out, obviously that's sort of a moving target, this green line, so just depending on which month we're in. Say we're in September, obviously I'll be aiming up here around $1, 13, 14. You can see how it works anyway, and I'll mark that up until the US elections. Obviously it's got to be a Monday, so that's why it's not marked on the 5th of November when the actual US elections fall. So that's XLM. Let's go back to XDC, see if it's working yet. Let's just refresh the page. Hopefully it brings, yes, it's brought us back out onto the daily. So that's good. But it's deleted all my lines. No, it's not. It's refreshed. Thank you very much. So we are pretty much at the precipice as well with XDC. Now, if I was looking at this just from a technical, like, TA point of view, I'd be like, it ain't looking good. Because, in my opinion, I'll be looking for a retest here and then shorting the market. Now, it's only because I know better and I've been following XDC since its inception. And I can actually, you know, make that comparison to the XRP 2017 data that I'm actually mega bullish. XDC is my biggest holding, and I feel like it's going to melt faces. All roads lead to R3 Corda. Now, R3 Corda is running the show. Now, to my knowledge, I know R3 used to have Corda Settler. It's non-existent anymore, and I see people doing these deep dive researches, and it's all old information from like 2018, etc., where XRP is being used on Corda Settler. Trust me, guys, it does not exist anymore. It's all Impel. It's all Impel with Troy Wood. It's all XDC and Quant. Quant and XDC have a partnership, and that's all that is needed. XRP is not needed. Now, a lot of people don't know this, but XDC and XRP are rivals. They are going to work hand in hand, and they're both going to make unbelievable gains for any holders. Okay, but XDC and Quant is going to run the show. XRP has got its own gig. Okay, they're kind of not in the same lanes, but in that sense, they're both liquidity tokens, so they are in the same sort of industries. XDC can pretty much do everything that XRP can do, but in my opinion, XDC smart contracts are a lot more advanced, and they've got a lot more backings with the key players. For example, like Swift GPI is built on XDC. Securitize, which has been bought up by BlackRock, has also been built on XDC. So XDC for me is the mother of all tokens. It's an absolute sleeping giant. So it's just this will do a 10x, no problem. 10x. As soon as we get above the wedge, 10x, and it'll be done within a week. You can see there that one green candle represents a week, and that's 10x within a week. Portfolio just goes boom. You know, everyone can, you know, leave the work. Everyone can hand a notice in again because everyone knows where this token's going. So that's XDC. It's gonna be absolutely Goliath. Now, I hold all the utility tokens. You know, I'm not, just because I'm a big fan of XDC doesn't mean I'm not in XRP, because I am. I'm not in XLM. So that's a little bit of a disclosure, because obviously they've got those smaller crypto tokens that I will be covering in a further video. Obviously you've got Stronghold and Velo built on XLM, so that's sort of my exposure to the Stellar blockchain. And I just feel like Velo in particular has got a lot of room for manoeuvre, and there's going to be a massive ROI to be had. So that's my exposure to Stellar, is buying Velo, which I will cover. So that's where we are, guys. We're just waiting for the sort of green light. Hopefully with all this news here, it's all going to play out, especially like I said, that 14-day window between May 20th and the 3rd of June. We will be melting faces, guaranteed. I will put my neck on the block. So if you enjoyed the video, guys, make sure to smash the like button. Make sure you're subscribed. Follow us on X as well if you're not already following over on that platform. I've been the Block Bull anyway. Enjoy the rest of your week. Block Bull out.